Hi, Sailor Saturn, Sailor Ringworld Ataru here, and today I'm talking about this Bandai doll of myself. Now, unlike all the other Irwin Toy and Bandai dolls out there that were made over the years, and even the rag dolls made by Great Eastern Glee, this one isn't offshooted from any arm of Sailor Moon, meaning that this doll of mine right here did not come from any drawing show. It didn't come from the plays. It didn't come from anywhere in any books. Hell, it didn't come from the film games. So it's a standalone doll, meaning that it's not offshooted from any take of me from any one of the drawing shows or plays or film games or whatever. Now, first off, you might ask yourself, well, what does it come with? Well, first, it comes with a stand, which is awkward because the stand never ever makes you stand up straight. It always makes you kind of lean to the side. And when you do get me to be leaning forward or straight, one little thing, and then I go to the side. Well, another thing it comes with are gloves, as you can see that I have on. And unlike Irwin toy dolls, Bandai has this way of making it where you gotta put the gloves on, which is no big deal, until you start fighting to get the gloves on. Because there's always got to be one finger that doesn't want to go where the rest of the fingers should go. I think it's the thumb. It's always the thumb. That finger that's always hard to get over that side of the glove. And then comes the other the other truth you learn about this is like any Bandai doll, and these are the ones they make now, is they can't hold weapons if they got the gloves on. So I can't hold my staff or my sai. Sorry, I cannot. If I got these gloves on, it won't happen. And I know someone's going to say, oh, you just don't know how to do it. It has nothing to do with how to do it. You think there would be room between the sides, between the fingers to do it, but no, it doesn't. So Bandai dolls cannot hold nothing in their hands unless they don't have gloves on. So that's the only downside. And anyone who's got any Bandai dolls, mostly Sailor Moon dolls, knows that's the bind. Now you might say, where's my staff at? Or the sai? Well, I'm going to bring it out for you. And so you can see how it won't go in my hand. And you could see how I can lean it against me, but it won't go in the hand. And only one time that I got it to go in the hand, and this was like months ago, when I first came in this offshoot of myself, and it didn't fit in the hands ever since then. So yeah. Now, this Bandai doll was mostly made over in Dawnland, so it was never ever freed for any other land. So if you want to get this doll of mine, you'll have to go through eBay or Etsy or Overstock or Angie's List or Craigslist or Deal Dash or whatever if you want to get this. Because this one was never ever, never ever made for any other rest of the world. And I would guess there are folks out there who have every single Sailor Saturn, Sailor Ringworld doll ever made by Irwin Toy, Bandai, Great Eastern Glee, whatever. And this one, was never ever freed. Well, it was not made. It was only made in Dawnland, so that's where it was made from. So that's the only way you're going to get it is by going through those other websites that I said. Now, this doll, like any one, was hard to get. And for years, I could never afford to get the Irwin toy or Bandai Sailor Saturn Sailor Ring Reel doll due to them being sold out on the websites that you could get them on. I mean, they were on Amazon or Strong Women at one time, but then the seller sold out and that's it. Or they were always worth way too much. That was also another downside. So if you want this doll of mine here, you're going to have to yield because it's dear, it's high, it's worth a lot on eBay or Etsy or Overstock or Deal Dash or whatever websites that you want to buy this through. So you might also say, well, what about the box? Oh, the box just says, whatever, Team Sailor, whatever it says, Sailor Saturn, written in Dawnish because it was made over in Dawnland. And then it kind of gives you on the back of the box, it kind of then shows you this handbook, but more like a hand sheet of how the stand works, how to put the stand together, how to put the doll on the stand, but it doesn't really tell you how to put the staff in the hand, because once you put the gloves on, the staff doesn't go in the hand anymore. So anyway, that's the end of this film. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you later.